As you all know that our chapter molecular basis of inheritance is going on. This is the last topic of our chapter molecular basis of inheritance, that is DNA fingerprinting. First of all, let's know what does DNA fingerprinting mean. DNA fingerprinting is also called DNA profiling. It's a technique of determining nucleotide sequences of certain areas of DNA which are unique to each individual. Each person has a unique DNA fingerprint. Unlike a conventional fingerprint that occurs only on the fingertips and can be altered by surgery, a DNA fingerprint is the same for every cell, tissue, or organ of a person. It cannot be changed by any known treatment. So, the ideal way to distinguish an individual from other people would be his or her entire genomic DNA sequence. Alec Jeffrey invented the DNA fingerprinting technique at Leicester University, United Kingdom. Dr. V.K. Kashyap and Dr. Lalji Singh started the DNA fingerprinting technology in India at CCMB. CCMB is for Center for Cell and Molecular Biology, Hyderabad. So, Alec Jeffrey is called the father of DNA fingerprinting, and Lalji Singh is called the father of Indian DNA fingerprinting. As we all know that 99.9% DNA of all individuals are same, only the difference is 0.1%. That is 3 into 10 raised to power 6 base pairs provide individuality to every human being. So human genome possesses numerous small non-coding but inheritable sequence of bases which are repeated many times. These repetitive DNA sequences are basically are separated from bulk genomic DNA at different peaks during density gradient centrifugation method. The bulk DNA forms a major peak and small peaks are referred to as satellite DNA. These sequences show high degree of polymorphism. Polymorphism means variations at a genetic level and forms basis of DNA fingerprinting. The inheritable mutation is observed in a population at high frequency. It is referred to as DNA polymorphism, means genetic variations present at the genetic level. So the principle of DNA fingerprinting is based on matching of variable number of tandem repeats. Tandem means जो बार एक के बाद एक जो बार बार आते हैं of DNA collected at crime spot with suspect person DNA. So variable number of tandem repeats, it's also called as mini satellites and shows very high degree of polymorphism. Variable number of tandem repeats are very specific to individual and differs from person to person. It shows some similarities between family members. And variable number of tandem repeats of identical twins are same. Hence, it is not possible to identify individuality in identical twins by DNA fingerprinting technology. Now we will be going to learn a term Southern blotting and probe. Southern blotting is basically the technique of transferring DNA from agar gel to nylon sheath. Just like there is northern blotting and western blotting. So we'll be studying about these in later classes. Northern blotting is basically technique of transferring RNA from agar gel to nylon sheath, and western blotting is basically transferring of proteins. So this next term is probe. Single-stranded polynucleotide fragment complementary to specific sequence of nucleotides of DNA is called as probe. It's mainly used in identifying of variable number of tandem repeats and desired gene. These are synthetic. In this slide, we'll study the technique of DNA fingerprinting. First of all, that is isolation of DNA. DNA is extracted from the nuclei of white blood cells or of spermatozoa or hair follicle cells that cling to the roots of hairs that have fallen or been pulled out at the crime scene. The DNA molecules are first broken with the help of enzyme restriction endonucleases. Endonucleases are the enzyme which cut the DNA in between. So The fragments of DNA also contain variable number of tandem repeats. These fragments are separated according to size by gel electrophoresis. About gel electrophoresis, I will be telling you in the next lecture. Fragments of a particular size having variable tandem repeats are multiplied through PCR technique. PCR is polymerase reaction. This will be studying about PCR in biotechnology. So they are treated with alkaline chemicals to split them into single stranded DNAs. तो इसका मतलब हमने इलेक्ट्रोजन इलेक्ट्रोफोरेसिस से फ्रेगमेंट्स के साइज को अलग अलग कर लिया, फिर हमने पीसीआर टेक्निक से जो उनको मल्टीप्लाई कर लिया और सेपरेटेड फ्रेगमेंट्स ऑफ डीएनए स्टैंडर्ड डीएनए ट्रांसफर्ड ऑनटू नाइलॉन membrane. So radioactive DNA probes having repeated base sequences complementary to possible variable number tandem repeats are poured over the nylon membrane. Some of them will bind to the single stranded variable number of tandem repeats. This method of hybridization of DNA with probes is called Southern blotting, after the name of the inventor E.M. Southern. The nylon membrane is washed to remove extra probes. So an X-ray film is exposed to the nylon membrane to mark the places where the radioactive DNA probes have been bound to the DNA fragments. These places are marked as dark bands where X-ray film is developed. This is known as autoradiography. So the dark bands on X-ray film represent the DNA fingerprints. As I have told you in the previous slide, the single strand DNA is transferred to nylon sheet by using Southern blotting technology. Single stranded DNA is hybridized with radioactive probes of variable number of tandem repeats. The excess of probes are washed off. Nylon sheet is in X-ray photographed to get bands of variable number of tandem repeats. These bands of X-ray sheet is the DNA fingerprint. Comparing the DNA fingerprint of sample collected at crime scene with suspect. This slide is just showing that how can we isolate DNA. We can isolate DNA from sample of blood cells. It's present in white blood cells, hair root cells, semen or bone collected at the crime scene. And you can pause the video and read the next points. This is the schematic representation of DNA fingerprinting. Few representative chromosomes have been shown to contain different copy number of variable number of tandem repeats. For the sake of understanding, different color schemes have been used to trace the origin of each band in the gel. The two alleles, paternal and maternal, of a chromosome also contain different copy number of variable number of tandem repeats. It's clear that bending pattern of DNA from crime scene matches with individual B and not with A. So what are the applications of DNA fingerprinting? First of all, it is used to identify criminals and rapists, etc. And to solve parental dispute, to solve immigrant problems, and to identify dead bodies of soldiers died in the wars, to identify dead bodies of person died in accident and bomb blast, etc. And to identify racial groups, to detect inheritable disorders, to detect donor cell in case of transplantation. So nowadays DNA fingerprinting is used very much to identify paternal problems, disputes, etc., and criminal at the criminal sites.